Hey guys, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning whenever you read this or watch this. Today is lesson 2 of our unit. And what we're going to be doing today throughout, or what your goal or assignment is to look at possible artifacts of the way people lived during the era. And you need to you're going to be looking at it and you're going to decide, how and why that was a key contributing factor to their daily lives. So, artifacts tell us a lot about the way things are, and the way things used to be, and really how important, people and things are. We look at something right now, which is an artifact, and what many people argue to believe that probably the oldest artifact that we have ever found is Hammurabi's code, and now it doesn't really look like anything, on there, any scripts of anything, but what you can see is you can see the way looks like some old writing and way people's way of life are. This one, if you're a Christian, you probably can relate to this. This is the Dead Sea Scrolls, and pretty much this is the excerpts of the first 5 books of the Bible. And these weren't found, guys, until the 1940s. And look how great condition that they are in through history. In time, we see this different stuff. So I guess, a question that I have is, we look at Hammurabi's code, that was Middle Eastern, and then, we're looking at the Dead Sea Scrolls, and, this is the Middle East as well, probably a very dry and arid climate. So I guess, the question I have for you guys is, why would it be difficult, and you can write this on a piece of paper and then turn it into me, why would it be difficult for us to find different artifacts in maybe the cold or maybe in the warm areas, not necessarily Mediterranean, but more, very hot climate. So I'll give you guys about, I would pause it and then start it up again after you answer the question. Make sure you turn it into me before you proceed. So, and then finally, here's a picture of my favorite president, which is Thomas Jefferson. And these are some artifacts that they have found. Obviously they found some other things as well. But, found a compass, found a lock, found some glasses. Looks like they found some coins as well, and kind of like an interchangeable part type thing. It looks like they found something along those lines as well. So, so for your assignment today, what I'm wanting you to do is I am wanting you to look at your era, of whatever era it may be. So, if you have chosen, yesterday in class you were supposed to select, either the Gutenberg press and another form of technology such as, television, radio, telegraph, etc. So you're going to be comparing the two of those. Or you could pick World War II and another, another war, and you're going to be exploring those wars and how things are different. So going back to the Thomas Jefferson picture, what you guys are going to be looking at is you need to identify a minimum of 5 artifacts during that era for both ones. Okay, so again, Gutenberg, what would be something that would be really important to them during this time. And then you're going to do the same thing for your next whatever technology that you chose or the wars. So what would be 5 things that you would that would be considered important for them. So what I want you to do is I want you to have a picture, explain the picture. Okay, so you're going to have multiple parts of this. So you're going to have a picture. Then you're going to explain the picture. And then you're going to relate it to why it was important during that time. Okay, and you're going to do that for 5 of them. So this is going to be this is going to be a fairly short speech, I guess so to say. But you're going to do that for all 5. So you're going to be looking at the 5, and then you're going to be comparing it to what you would think would be considered 5 artifacts of that era. Okay, and then if you would like some extra credit, you will compare to our modern time, which is the 2000s. So what would be 5 artifacts that historians will consider in 100 years. Okay. Also, just a reminder, Periscope is on Wednesdays. It's at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're on for 10 minutes and ask a question, you will receive 5 extra credit bonus points. And the handle is Finn Burton's Class. Alright guys, so if you guys have any questions, please raise your hand. I'll do what I can to help you out. Again, I don't feel like this is a very difficult assignment. But if you have any questions about it, please do not hesitate to ask. And I will do anything I can to help you. Okay? Alright guys, I'll see you later.